Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
Wake your ass up, fool. John Jay and Rich. What's crack-a-lackin'? This is the big boss dog, Snoopy Deagle Double Jizzle. Bang, boom, what you gonna do? John Jay and Rich. We're not talking about Ren 1010. We're not talking about Lassie. It's the one and only dog, y'all. The classy, sassy, big Snoop Deagle Double Jizzle. In your face to be, and in the place to be. And you're listening to John Jay and Rich. Wake your ass up.
It's John Jay and Rich. Give us a call at 877-937-1047. It's Tuesday, February 4, 2025. You can text our show. You text JJR and whatever's on your mind to 96893. Listen to this. I spent a few days at a biohacking seminar, right? Where I saw a lot of people speak on health and nutrition. And one of the big takeaways was pretty much to stay away from plastic, because plastic has all this bad stuff and it gets, drink water out of plastic bottles, doing that stuff. And you guys know I carry this big plastic gallon with me everywhere I go and I drink out of it. I thought, oh man, I drink out of a gallon. Can't be that bad. And there's all kinds of reasons to say not to drink out of the plastic. Well, last night when I was getting ready to get my gallon jug of water prepared, I looked and it was covered in like hundreds of like mold spores. I know. I put a video up on my Instagram of it on my stories because I just couldn't believe it, the timing that would happen.
And do you know that's a big news story today too? The plastic that they all have in our brain because of drinking out of plastic things.
No, but that's what they talked about over the weekend.
Yeah, they say that most people have about a teaspoon worth of plastic in their brain from drinking from those.
What if that came from my seminar?
It might have.
Because it was over this. That's exactly what they talked about over the weekend.
It was like on the news, like national news this morning.
So I'm sitting there going, the main thing was to mostly drink out of glass containers. So I was trying to find a glass container. I couldn't find one. And then the second thing is stainless steel, like the Stanleys and stuff. So I found a Stanley. My wife's got a couple of them, right? So I thought I'd bring that Stanley in. But it also was like too small. I think I'd finish it by the time I got to the station. So I have this big gallon Stanley thing here that's humongous. But it isn't functional to drink. There isn't a straw. Like, you should see how hard it is to drink out of this thing.
That's like a growler. Like, that's
like,
huge.
you gotta go.
At least there's a spout for you.
There's like a giant hamster thing. It's like not easy to drink. And then it was like, my New Year's resolution.
That's a half gallon or that's a whole gallon? That's big.
I think that's a whole gallon.
Yeah, it's
that's
big.
Ginormous.
My resolution was to get 10,000 steps every day. That's what I'm trying to do. On top of my past resolution, which is drink a lot of water and never turn down water. So it's very difficult to drink water out of this gallon jug, and it's not plastic. It's just hard being healthy. I know, Kyle, you have many resolutions.
Well, I had a few, and I've gotten started on one of them. And I feel like by February, most people don't even talk about resolutions anymore. Like, it's odd. Like, what? Hasn't everyone given up on that right now? Like, it's February, right? But I'm like, I slowly roll them out. You know what I mean? I started with the decluttering. I decluttered my closet. Every time I go in my closet now, I'm like, this feels great. Like, I need to do this in other places.
I still want that feeling. I respect that feeling of the closet. I need it so bad.
And so I yesterday had the realization that I should probably get started on my New Year's resolution of starting to eat good, like eat healthy things instead of go home and just eat 4 or 5 mochi because it tastes good. And I feel
mochi.
like it.
Trader Joe's mochi?
Oh, that's real good.
Yeah, it is from
That's
Trader
so
Joe's,
good.
actually.
Yeah.
I was like literally scarfing them down, and I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm hungry. I know I'm hungry. That's why I'm eating them. But like, I could totally make a better choice, a healthier choice, so that afterwards I don't feel like I feel now like a jerk, like what I just do. and then I had that thought, and then I had bought these little they were like cinnamon coffee cakes for breakfast over the weekend, and I'm like, they're just sitting there, and I know they're delicious. Why wouldn't I have one? Why wouldn't I? And then as I'm eating it, I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? So I feel like yesterday I was like, okay, I need to, my whole thing was meal prepping. If I meal prep, then I already have stuff ready to go, and then I don't make the split decision of going for the ice cream because it's easier. I go for something healthy. So that's my goal, is this week I need to get my crap together to plan so that this weekend I can meal prep and next week I get started.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Wheels
I
off.
gotta be realistic.
And so you got to get rid of eat all the good food or the fun food.
No, because I'm about balance. I'm still gonna have a mochi every once in a while.
Okay.
I still
As you should.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deprive myself of that, but I do need to make healthier choices when it comes to when I get home, what's my snack situation?
Right.
That's so smart.
Do you feel have you ever meal prepped before? Is it a hard thing for you to do?
Yeah.
Every time I meal prep, I feel like I go and I meal prep for the week and then I eat it in 2 days.
I just feel like with actual meal prepping, taking Sunday and making lunches for the week and snacks for the week, it just consumes so much time to plan. What am I going to make? Now I have to get those parts of the groceries. Then Sunday, which are always kind of usually busy anyways, I have to carve out 2 or 3 hours. I know people do it in an hour, but I'm not gifted in the kitchen. So it takes me an extra long time to do that. And then I feel like by Thursday, everything's kind of not tasting great anymore.
Yeah, okay.
So that I would have to do 2 days of meal prep. And I don't know. So I just figure it out what I need to do.
Also, fortunately for you, you have your kids at home that can keep you distracted or whatever. That we're almost empty nesters, and our son's in school all day or he's at basketball practice or whatever. It's I got home at 2:30 yesterday, and all I did was watch TV. And it's I'll go grab a snack and sit down, eat it, and then go, pause the TV, go back up, get more. And then you start inventing snacks. Or I'll have a protein bar. Those protein bars you have right over there, Kyle, those ones over there, the yellow ones. They were there for a while.
The perfect bar?
Yeah. There are a lot of calories, but they're healthy. So I'll have a bite of one and leave it in the fridge and sit down and go, I'll go have another bite. And I get up, and then I have nuts, and then I have cheese, and I just start inventing things. I'm like, why am I just sitting here watching TV? Which, by the way, I completely finished the OJ documentary. It is so damn good.
It's really good.
It is so good.
I have one episode left, the last episode.
There's one part of this whole documentary that just gave me chills. There's one part. It's when the best friend or the agent has that private conversation with OJ.
Yeah.
That just spun my head completely, right?
Wild.
And then
I thought it was how is he telling us this? Isn't this attorney-client privilege?
no, he's the
He's the
agent.
agent.
He's the agent.
And we worked with him.
Yeah, but he was his agent, so he doesn't have the attorney-client.
Oh, that's right.
He's not
Isn't
his
there
lawyer.
an agent-client privilege, though?
So I started Googling everybody involved, right? Because at the very end of the documentary, they kind of do it where they are now, but they did a really bad job. They only did 3 of them. So I started Googling, Johnny Cochran, that dude died 20 years ago.
He did?
20 years ago. Yeah. So I'm Googling a bunch of other people, and it was just so fascinating, man. So fascinating. So Johnny Cochran, on his deathbed, or told a friend that he thought OJ did it. So I found that, but that's not in the documentary. But that's just hearsay. I don't want to use lawyer talk on you guys all day.
After you, let me ask you this: after you watch the whole thing, do you feel differently than you did about?
No, I just can't believe this happened in our country.
It's kind of crazy.
It's crazy.
Everything went every chance it had to go off the rails, it did. Right, the whole trial from the very beginning.
Fascinating, but also it shows you. I mean, his dream team, they're brilliant. I mean, they are brilliant.
They introduced doubt.
If it wasn't for the cameras, it was just so fascinating. So then I was done with that. And I started watching this other show people keep telling me to watch on Hulu. I know, Hulu. It's called Paradise. Have you heard about this shit?
No.
And you heard about it?
Well, my wife, Stacy, asked if you two were watching it. She's like, this sounds like it's right up their alley, and she likes it.
It could be up my alley.
That's got Randall from This Is Us in it, right?
Yeah, Sterling K. Brown, which I love, and he's shredded. He plays a Secret Service agent, and James Marsden is the president, and he's murdered. And it shows you stuff. It's like a mystery of Haina, but there's also a twist that I don't want to say. But it's somewhat related to us, if you will. How so?
Intriguing.
We were all somewhere on you know how we take the show on the road? Mm-hmm. We were somewhere taking our show on the road somewhere years ago, and there was a rumor about something in that town. And in this show, the rumor's true, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I'll tell you off air. I don't want to ruin it.
Okay.
Because there's a twist. At the end of the first episode, you're like, what?
Does it have to do with an underground cave?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that is true.
Well, this tells you it is true. Anyway, not to get confused. So that's a show called Paradise on Hulu, and then the OJ documentary is on Netflix, and then Kyle's trying to eat healthy, and I'm trying to drink water with no mold in it. That's a little recap of what just happened.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality? High quality and immersive sound? A sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.